Hey everyone, it's Crystal Marie Higgins. Hope you're doing all right out there. So this week actually marks the Earth calendar holiday that goes by a few names. So I know it as Lughnasadh, Lammas. It's also known as the first harvest, and Celtic traditions and traditions all around the world. This time is really that sort of end of summer time where we're really kind of reaping the harvest, quote unquote, of what we've sown for the year. So this year, 2020, right, it's been a very different type of year. Lots of awakening and change, and lots of challenging and loss and struggle. And it's a good time. It's always a good time, but especially right now, it can be a really powerful time to just reflect on really what has happened in your life since the spring. Thinking back to even like the sort of like early part of the year and the early spring, and just what has changed in your life, what has grown, what has waned, what is proving to be really useful, or something that maybe you didn't see that it was going to be a growth or something that you really needed. So those can be really potent reflections. And also it's a time that's also known as the Lionsgate portal. So I'm not an astrologer, but my understanding of that from my own practices and my own study over the past several years has been, it's this time when we almost put the crown on ourselves and we really allow ourselves to step into our strengths, and really thinking about like that harvest, that first harvest. So there's future harvests to come, and what is that we really want to plant in deep? What is it that we're hoping to sow or to create for the rest of the year? How are you creating your life every day, every week? What rituals do you have in place? Even if you're a person who has a lot of demands for parents, for those of you who have very demanding work right now, or other responsibilities that are required of you, or what are the ways that you're creating little pockets of space for yourself, and are you doing that? Right, so we're really being invited into a deep awareness this year, in particular in terms of how we create life through our actions. When maybe we don't have control over certain external circumstances, we do have a sort of guidance that we can bring into our everyday. So that's always a teaching, but especially right now in this first harvest. I hope you found this to be helpful. There's so much more on this topic, and I'll dive in different ways throughout the month to help us kind of really feel into this transition from the late summer to the early fall, and what it means, and how you can really nourish your body, your mind, your heart, and everything that you're faced with right now in the world. So take care out there, everyone. Until next time, this is Crystal Marie Higgins again. Bye-bye.